Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie. It is garbage day. It's Wednesday. And we have some eBay work to do today, of course. We do have, I think, 16 orders going out today. Pretty good sales day yesterday. Candace will probably join us in a bit, I think. Maybe. I'm thinking probably, today's Wednesday. I'm thinking probably by Monday she'll be back here full time in the shed. She has been working a little bit on the side, like she's been making drafts for me and stuff like that. But yeah, she's not going to be 100%, but I think she'll be back Monday. But yeah, let's go ahead and start with some orders. And 5 Alpha is first. I do have all this Mr. Christmas stuff over here until it gets listed. Gonna start on that today too. Sold this Stormtrooper, 18-inch Stormtrooper. We had a couple of these from one of our big buys, and we sold this one for $20.74 plus shipping on top. And smalls drawer, we sold one of these Dirk Nowitzki rookie cards out of the stack of Dirk Nowitzki rookie cards, and I will be penny sleeving and top loading that with those. And we sold a little more vinyl. I think this might be the only vinyl we have going out today. It's gonna be back here. This one right here, one of my favorite albums here. It's up there. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms. This is the one with the MTV song, or Money for Nothing. Let's see. So Far Away, that's a good song. Money for Nothing, Walk of Life. They're all good. I just don't remember all of them. Anyway, this album sold for $14.99 plus ship. And that's the thing, like, some of the best albums aren't the most valuable because they sold so many, right? Okay, we're coming up here to our Walmart pens. Yep. This one right here, looking for 10B, which is a shelf, and W32. Candace did an excellent job getting these all sorted, and most of these listed. She did most of these listings. But anyway, this is a Always Remember 9/11 pen, Walmart employee pen. It sold for, I think that one was $9.99 plus ship. And I had a couple more of these in the truck. We only have, I think, a couple more. Sold another one of these Welly Wisher things for $35.99 plus ship. And the other day, this past weekend, bought an N64 that had a controller and 3 games with it. And sold the N64 and the controller for $105. Then sold one of the games for $25. And then sold this game right here for $33. So what was that all come out to? $105, $25, $130 plus this, $100. So we've got 162 in sales now before fees. So I think once this game sells, it ought to be right around $100 profit on all that stuff, which that's good for a $60 buy-in. 5 Bravo on the right. So it should be up here. Sold one of these. These are Christmas cards with photo holders in them. And they got 24 of them for $12.99 plus ship. Seems like a pretty good deal. Well, I didn't know if Candace is going to work today or not, but here she is. She just showed up.
Yeah, I'm going to try it out, see how it goes, at least for a few hours. See what happens.
What happens? hopefully some work's going to happen. That's what I'm hoping for. But
yeah, try to get some listings knocked out today.
Well, I got a bunch of Mr. Christmas for you. Just get on that step ladder and hop up there. And
yeah, that's what I'm going to do, climb up on some ladders.
Yeah, that's a good idea, huh?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, I need to find some small stuff till you get done packing orders. So
yeah, I won't be too long. I've got 16 things going out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's see how many do I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, I've got, this is half of it right here.
Okay, cool.
And look, this is, I didn't show him this yet. I just pulled this off of 6B. That's some Fontanini stuff in there.
That's that membership paperwork.
Yeah, the membership paperwork came with a couple of figs too, and then we listed the figs separate from the paperwork, and then somebody bought the paperwork anyway, so it worked out good. Cool. But yeah, it's good to have Candace back for a few hours anyway. 6 Alpha, which is actually right here, and I've been looking at this for quite a while now. Look, I can see the Beer Cave sign. Forgot that was back there. These LSU checkers sold for $14.99 plus shipping on top. And we sold a hat from, oh, I see it already. I don't have to get the whole box out. This Louisiana tack hat. It's new with tags and sticker and everything. Oh, it is size too. 7.5. This sold for $16.99 plus shipping on top. Then next up is a Candace find from last weekend when we went to an impromptu, unscheduled garage sale that we just happened to be passing by. We stopped. Candace found this book for $5 and we sold it for $39.99 plus shipping on top. I just listed it yesterday too. In 6 Echo we sold a Fontanini.
You almost said it regularly.
I did. I can't put it. I kind of lost my touch, honestly.
You got tired of it?
No, I didn't get tired of it. I just can't do it anymore. Fontanini. I might be. It's a little too deep or something now.
I think you're just trying too hard.
I do too.
Let
That's
it flow.
well. That's, I don't know. You can't. How do you get it back? Once you lose it, it's like a 3-point shooter. Once they go cold, like it just ain't gonna go in. But when they're on, they can chuck it up from anywhere, or with a hand in their face or whatever. And that's where I'm at. I'm just not always on top of my game. Y'all understand, right? Like,
maybe
maybe
it's the cold.
It might be because I feel it didn't finish right. I started right. Fun. I could get that part right, but the Nini just sounds too low. Fun Nini. No, it's still too low. I sound like a fake opera singer. I don't know. But anyway, Leora sold. I'm just gonna stop. I quit. I give it up. I retire. This Fontanini Leora sold for $13.49 plus ship. 7 Echo. We sold some shower curtain hooks or something. No. Oh, you know, I think they're in here. Here we go. A bunch of them in here. I didn't even know they were back here. Been a little while since we sold any of these. These are curtain, call these curtain rings. That's what they are. These are wooden curtain rings. We sold for, I think, $19.99 plus shipping for the 2-pack. In the Bolo drawer, we sold a Digimon. Digimon sales have been nice. This guy sold for $34.99 plus shipping on top. And yesterday I noticed this is kind of a trend past 2 days. Yesterday we shipped 3 Digimon to Mexico. And Candace, you know where that Digimon is going? Guess.
New Mexico.
No, it's going to Mexico too.
Oh. Can you speak Spanish?
A little bit. Un poco.
Poco?
Un poco. I can. But like, is Digimon a thing in Mexico?
It must be.
I mean, that's pretty weird, right? Like, yeah. I never knew that. But yeah, it's 2 different buyers in Mexico buying.
Is it the same city? Maybe they're friends.
I don't know. I'll ask. I'll find out.
He's like, hey, look what I got from Shed Flips. Ooh, let me go see if they have any more.
Or maybe they don't know each other, and maybe it's a guy and a girl. Let me look. Or hey, whoa. Maybe it's 2 guys or whatever. I don't care. 2 girls. Who cares, right? We don't care. And maybe we can make a Digimon match.
Oh, like a dating service.
Yeah, we can bring them together through collectibles.
I thought you were going somewhere way different than that.
This didn't actually have a location on it. That's all right. That happens like, what, maybe twice, 2-3 times a week.
Probably once a day.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice. But usually, Candace will usually have to take a walk around. I'm like, Candace, I can't find the blah, blah, blah.
It's funny though, I usually like, okay, if I know what the item is, there's usually a certain place I put certain things. Usually stacks of books I like to put on 10B if there's room.
This is kind of small though.
Yeah.
And 6B had gotten a little bit cleared out at that point, I think. Yeah,
action figures usually go on like 987. I have these places I like to put certain things.
Well, we have some major holes opening up in the shed back here.
We have some major big things we're about to list, so good.
Well, actually, all the big stuff, all that Mr. Christmas stuff is on shelves right now. I wanted to get it off the floor, out of the way in here.
Yeah.
Well, except for these pieces here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, these Ready Freddy books sold for $19.99 plus ship. These are the ones we paid 3 for $1 for, right?
Yeah, that came from the storage unit.
These were good then.
Yeah.
That's the same guy that I bought my Nintendo 64 from.
I never bought those before, so I did look them up while we were at the sale. And ended up making 2 lots out of what
That's
I bought,
really
'cause
good.
I did have some duplicates.
That's 8 books for 19. That's good for kids' books.
Yeah.
Really good. So Candace just let me know that if y'all saw the video I did about the eBay feedback, the negative feedback we got for the Zapper gun that didn't work with the LCD TV, and the customer blamed me for it even after I told them. Well, they didn't believe me at first, and then a couple of weeks later they drop a negative on me yesterday. Well, called eBay yesterday, spent about 5 minutes on the phone, and they sent it up to some other department, and we just got a message from Dave at eBay.
Dave at eBay, he removed the negative.
If Dave can't do it, nobody can. He's really good.
Dave must know about video game stuff.
No, that's
to know it's on the up and up.
Yeah, Dave is one of my favorites, and I've had some good interactions with Grace before. Grace and Dave.
Maybe we should set them up.
They ought to, they ought to hire a few more people though. Grace is always on the phone when you call.
She's a busy girl.
But no, they removed the feedback. They said he did say, before I start, I want to acknowledge and appreciate the fact that you have been patient and understanding from the time that this issue was raised up to this point. I know that your time is valuable and you only wanted what is right. Lonnie, I checked the feedback left by your buyer and was able to determine that it qualifies for removal. Due to this, I have removed the feedback that was left in your account. So can't argue with that. I mean, I don't mind taking a negative every now and then, but I at least want the negatives, like most of the negatives that I have gotten in the past, or we have gotten in the past, we have earned. That one we did not earn, so I'm glad it's gone. And one more thing, it's gonna be in this one. It's another Walmart pen. So 2 Walmart pens a day, I could handle that if we could average that. That'd be pretty nice. I'm looking for 57. Here we go, this one right here. It's a 25-year service pen. And this is the one that has, if you look between the L and the M, I think there's a real small little diamond in there too. $19.99 plus shipping on top for that pen. And while I was packing the other stuff, we sold the last Nintendo 64 game from that buy I made. So it's 25, 33, what's that, 58, plus what's this, 30? 58 and 30 is what, 88? 88 plus 105, 193. 193 out of 60 before fees. So this sold for $29.99 plus shipping on top. Candace, she made those look real pretty.
I shined them up.
Boy, they look good. What'd you use on them?
Just some furniture polish.
Wow, oh, they look fantastic.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Huge.
Yeah.
Because they aren't perfect. They do have like...
they've got blemishes, but I mean, they would still look cool sitting up on a shelf.
Yeah, they would. Okay, nice. So, I'll get this packed, and then we can get to listing, I guess. All right, packages are packed. All I gotta do now is bag them up, put them out for the carrier. Pretty big big shipping day. Like, it was a good shipping day, but also a lot of the stuff was larger, which means we're clearing out even more room in the shed for more listings. So we're gonna have to list. Well, although we do have the big stuff, like I told Candace, look at all this Christmas stuff up here, which I guess we're gonna start pulling down and listing in just a bit. You've checked out what, 5 of the pieces so far?
Yeah.
How's it looking?
Great. No, everyone I've opened has either been like broken or at least had some kind of issue. So we're trying to make lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah, it ended up well, Candace was down, so she put us on the buy.
I was trying to make myself useful.
Yeah, and then the guy said everything worked, everything was in great condition or whatever. Yeah. Boxes were bad, but everything was in good condition. And so I guess I was the one that went and picked the stuff up and actually handed over the money. So I'll own this. Candace feels really bad. Which
I do, and you know, that's the chance you take buying on Facebook Marketplace unless you open every single thing and...
Which we should have done.
Tested them. Yeah.
Which we should have done. We
should have told the guy, hey, we need to look at each piece, putting out this kind of money. But yeah, you can see like this Ferris wheel here. Now when he packed it, it may not have been broken. Maybe it got thrown around. I don't know, but that's not salvageable. That's like heavy resin. It supports this wheel. It's done.
That's trash.
There's nothing to salvage off of it. I don't think this one doesn't even have a power supply. So yeah, like this right here. This works. This worked. There's a Ferris wheel that goes here. It's missing a pulley belt.
It's this. There's a pulley belt here, but even this wheel
is not turning.
Does not turn. So
or else we would have maybe tried to replace this pulley wheel.
Right.
So what we're doing there is I'm selling the Ferris wheel separate. There's a top on this carousel that just sits on there. I'm selling that separate, and then a bunch of little people and steps.
Yeah, these steps right here.
And the power supply. I'm just piecing everything out I can.
This thing, the skiers, wherever they are.
I bought them on my desk.
She's about to... it's one of those things where it has like magnetic things running down here to, you know, so they can ski down the half pipe.
Yeah, it's supposed to like carry them up in this little tunnel and then they come back down, which sounds really cool. I would love to see it in action. But yeah, something's not working with... There's probably a belt broken on this one too. We can hear the motor going, but it's not pulling the people.
Candace did find somebody that sold the 3 skiers for 30 bucks.
Yeah, gonna sell that. And
power supply.
We have all the original power supplies. Like, look, they labeled everything, so we'll sell the power supplies too.
This has issues right here.
Like, I had to glue that back together. It's not going to hold because this is supposed to hang here and it's heavy. I know it's not going to hold. I don't even know why I even tried. The only part we have off of here is the power supply. So,
oh, you do have... What is this from? This piece?
No, I think these were... They just had them.
Okay.
Like, that didn't go to anything. This did have some little trees on it and a sign here. I may sell... I don't know. I'll have to see. And then, like, we have this lighthouse over here. It's a mess in here. I've been just throwing boxes. It does work. I tested it. This was broken right here, this little fencing, so I glued it back together.
And that's just holding it while it dries.
Yeah, I'm going to let it sit till tomorrow, like, not touch it.
So we'll be able to list that like it is. So basically our failure... You know what this is like?
What? This
is like Elon Musk buying Twitter and then finding out that it's very unprofitable and it was a horrible buy because I feel like he didn't do his due diligence.
Yeah.
So
we do have the big sets left that are the big money ones.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we could salvage, like, at least be able to sell 1 or 2 of those.
Yeah, if the big ones are good, then we're probably still going to make great money.
Oh, yeah, because those go for like 100 and up. So.
But thinking that, it's after seeing 5 of 5.
Yeah.
Have issues. I'm not very optimistic, but y'all stay tuned. Maybe something will work around here. It's not a good day though. Candace is so upset. I was upset too, but Candace is even more upset.
After we get everything listed, we'll kind of give y'all an update on what we were able to sell by itself all together and what we had to part out. And we'll give y'all a total of how much the money came up too.
Yeah, it's not always good news coming from the shed, unfortunately, y'all.
Yep.
Hey, it's only money and time.
This is just a hobby, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think that's gonna be it for today, though, y'all. I don't know if I can stand to talk about this anymore. And poor Candace, she's working through this stuff, and every time you work with any of it, you're just thinking.
I plug something in and it starts playing music and lights up. I'm like, yes. Oh wait, that's not turning.
Right.
It's just so aggravating.
It is. It's all right.
It's a good thing today was garbage day. Our garbage cans are ready to be filled up.
That's gonna be it for this one, y'all. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.